show. Let's get going. Raul Hun, let's have some
Hello,
names.
players. My name is Raul, not to be confused with Cookie the host. I'm the guy you got to talk to get to Cookie the host, and you can start off by telling me how many people we have playing. One player. Great. Okay, fantastic. Fine line between being a game show and a babysitter. Now, type in your name.
Run back across, grab another pair of pants.
By the by, you here for a 7-question tournament-length game or a full 21-question thingamajig? Yeah, all right.
30 seconds.
Got it. That's what I needed. Thanks. Your buzzer's the letter B, as in baboon.
Cookie wouldn't say this because, Cookies are pro.
You hear that?
So
We're at 20.
anyway,
Come
on
on,
the
let's
dressing room
go,
door,
people.
it's
Yeah, we'll
Cookie
be ready
with
in
an
2 minutes.
I, not
Ow, holy mackerel. Okay, listen up. Soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that? It's simple.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9,
And
8,
get rid of the desktop.
7, 6.
Let's go to black.
5,
Okay,
4,
we're rolling.
3.
Silver Lining Tarot Center, making the great beyond just a little bit greater.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Wow, look at you playing Jack by yourself. Can I let you in on a little secret? You're gonna win. Now then, hey, all by yourself today? Okay, let's see if you can fill up that seat next to you with some cash. Let's rock. Category, please. This one likes to go by giving the presidential family tree a trim. This one can net you $1,000. You know, Hillary Rodham Clinton is pretty liberal, but it was really Eleanor Roosevelt who paved the way for forward-thinking first ladies. If in order to demonstrate her liberal mindset, Eleanor Roosevelt had refused to give up her maiden name, how would the nation have referred to the former first lady? Eleanor Rigby, Eleanor Kennedy, or Eleanor Roosevelt? Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt were actually fourth cousins and shared the same last name even before they were married. Yeah, I heard some of their kids turned out kind of two-faced. I need a category. Shake hands with. Karaoke is dead. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Ready? Imagine it's Friday night and everybody in your office is ready for a little TGIF party. Suppose instead of going to a karaoke bar, you and your coworkers go to a kabuki bar. Which of these rules would be posted above the bar? No alcohol, parking for compact cars only, no women allowed, cross-dressing encouraged, $10 covers, singers must be castrated, or don't touch the girls, don't eat the pufferfish. In traditional Japanese kabuki theater, female roles are played by men. Have a good time, but remember the stage name Madam Butterfly is already taken. Okay, I need a category. Well, looks like this category is, you think Carrie had it bad. $2,000 for a correct answer. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Say your classmates select you as the person who is most like a small, solid, raised area of the skin that does not contain pus. What have you just been voted? Most pustular, most papular, most popliteal, or most poplar? If they voted you most popliteal, they're saying you're most like the area behind the knee. A prestigious award, but still wrong. The correct answer is... a small raised area of the skin that does not contain pus is called a papule. In other words, it might be time to shop for another school. Okay, pick a category. Coming at you, multiple personalities and the ancient world. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Hey, remember that multiple personality chick Sybil from that movie with Sally Field? Well, if one of Sybil's multiple personalities had been a Sybil from classical mythology, what might that personality have said? I am a young nymph like Gidget. Just like a nun, I can fly. I can run swifter than Bandit can drive. Or, I predict multiple Oscars for Sally Field. A Sybil in classical mythology was a female prophet of great wisdom, so she would have known all about Sally Field's future. But nobody would have guessed that ridiculous "you like me, you really like me" speech. That was embarrassing. All right, hit me. You don't wanna blow it on number 5. And this one is, I write better when I'm drunk. $1,000 if you get it. You know, Shakespeare was a great writer and everything, but with him it was all me, me, me. If William Shakespeare were alive today, which drama award ceremony would he crash, thinking it was named after his famous theater? The Tonys, the Oscars, the Golden Globes, or the Emmys? Shakespeare hung out in the Globe Theater, so he might be interested in the Golden Globe Awards.
Thou likest me, thou really likest me.
See, it's embarrassing when Sally says it, but it's classy when Shakespeare does. I need a category. This one's called The Founding Fathers, Master Debaters. How does $2,000 sound? Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Which phrase would a perverted junior high school student not find in the Declaration of Independence? Laying its foundation, manly intercourse, hold these truths, or endowed by their creator? The phrase manly intercourse doesn't appear anywhere in the Declaration of Independence. But I think it does figure prominently in the annals of Greek history. Category, please.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
The selection is Something Fishy in Wanda. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Flex those fingers, 'cause here it comes. Say Hollywood decides to make an all-cartoon version of a fish called Wanda. Considering their common speech impediment, who would replace Michael Palin's Ken? Sylvester the Cat, Shmoo, Porky Pig, or Mushmouth from Fat Albert? Both Porky and Ken from A Fish Called Wanda have pronounced stutters. But that's where the similarity ends. Michael Palin wears pants. Okay, pick a category. I got some good news for you. You're about to move into a Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is, who cares? Let's get drunk. All right, now concentrate. I'm going to read off 7 brands of beer, and for each one, I want you to tell me whether it's an imported or domestic brand name. If the beer is imported, press 1. If it's domestic, press 2. And press 4 to skip. I'll add 500 to your score for a right answer, and 500 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Okay, can I have 30 seconds on the clock, please? And we're off. Budweiser imported. Heineken. Corona. Genesee. Foster's. Rolling Rock. Last one, Moosehead. That's all of them. 3 right, 4 wrong. Not great. Well, you're not terrible. I mean, I don't know you as a person, but, well, let's move on. Okay, I need a category. is number 9. May I introduce Drinking 9 to 5, and you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Heads up, here it comes. Because its product is least likely to give you a hangover, which company could you drink on the job and not worry about missing work the next day? A vodka importer, a champagne bottler, a whiskey distributor, or a red wine grower? Bet you wish you'd pick this. Vodka has the least amount of congeners in it, so drink for drink, vodka is the least likely to give you a hangover. So if you work for an importer of vodka, drink up, but I wouldn't let the boss see those crates of tonic water you have under your desk. All right, hit me. Oh yes, it's time for your fantasies to be realized. You're joining a three-way. Okay, listen up. This is pretty simple. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. When the correct three-way member is lit up, buzz in. If you make a match, you pocket $1,000. But be careful, if you don't make a correct match, you'll lose some cash every time you're wrong. But don't be misled. This question may or may not have anything to do with the three-way as a group. All right, let's get this party rolling. The category for this little number is, you're no Jacqueline Kennedy. And that can only mean that this three-way is about the second most famous American political family, Theodore Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt. Here we go, and for goodness sake, be careful.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
That's all we got. Now, let's see how you did. Nicely done. A perfect score. Must be all that practicing alone, huh? This should firm up your overall score. You know, as much as I'd like to cuddle, it's time to get on with the game, okay? Okay, either you finished round one, or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. Category, please. For your enjoyment, a really big shoe. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, we've all been to a petting zoo, haven't we? Let's say you take the kids and head out to a kicking zoo instead of a petting zoo. Which of these could you not wear on your feet and kick at the same time? Bucks, mules, water moccasins, or lucky ducks?
Hey, nice shoes. Thanks. Hey, quiet, shoes.
In case you're wondering, you wouldn't want to wear water moccasins because they're snakes. Although, I have to admit it, I love the idea of a petting zoo with snakes. Okay, pick a category. Say hello to fun things to do with a broomstick. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Let's say all the countries of the world are having a limbo party. Since they're called the Low Countries, which group of nations might you expect to limbo the lowest? Greece, Albania, and Bulgaria? Jamaica, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic? Argentina, Chile, and Uruguay? Or Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands? The Low Countries is an area of Northwest Europe made up of Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. From what I hear about Amsterdam, I bet the Netherlands is also extremely good at 7 minutes in heaven. Okay, I need a category.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
This category is known as Jim Carrying a Woman's Angst. This one can net you $6,000. Let's see how you handle this one. If Jim Carrey's next movie were called Jim Carrey Nation, about the female turn-of-the-century crusader Carrie Nation, what major scene would Jim most likely perform? Pleads homesteader rights, makes funny face, urges voting for women, makes funny face, organizes mine workers, makes funny face, or smashes bar with hatchet, makes funny face. A militant advocate for temperance, Carrie Nation was famous for hatchetations, or smashing barrooms with her hatchet. But if you think that's bad, it's nothing compared to what you do when you left the seat up. What do you... Oh, God! right, hit me. And I believe this one's called Nobody Likes the Licorice Ones Anyway. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Because of the actual color of an airplane's black box, where would it be most difficult to find the black box of a crashed plane? In a pumpkin patch, in a shallow lake, in a snowy field, or in a puddle of oil? That indestructible black box is actually orange. Hey, Paul, come here and look at this rectangular pumpkin. I need a category.
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
Pucker up for Hung Like a Trojan Horse. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Let's rock. Which slang term for masturbation might the mythological character Odysseus assume was named in his honor? Joking the chicken, rubbing the magic lamp, battling the Cyclops, or tuning the trouser trombone? In Homer's Odyssey, Odysseus kills the Cyclops by driving a spear into its eye. So you see, your mom was right. It can cause blindness. Okay, I need a category. Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
It's time for a quick henchman.
Your gibberish category for today is I wouldn't let my dog eat it, and $10,000 right out of the gate for this one. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. All right, have a taste of this and see if you can tell me what it rhymes with. Phallus chow? Joy! We're feeders. And don't let those exclamation points throw you off. First clue, it's a famous group of women. You know, like the Go-Go's. It's a famous group of women, usually... Run with it, type in your answer, and hit return. The Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders may not have contributed much to the team's success, but I have to say that over the years, they've had some of the best tight ends in the NFL. Okay, pick a category.
Number 17.
Open wide and get ready for, and thus God smote annoying creatures. How does $4,000 grab you? Think fast. According to the book of Genesis, on what day should God have rested if someone could have convinced him not to create Barney? The first day, the fourth day, the sixth day, or the seventh day? Nope, I think on the fourth day, God created higher education. Did you miss that day of Sunday school? Let's take a look at the right answer. On the sixth day, God created all the creatures that walked upon the land. And on the seventh day, God put the devil in charge of TV programming. All right, hit me. Here we have Spanish Fly Girls. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Okay, let's imagine that the Spice Girls find boyfriends. Yeah, I know, it would be real tough. Let's call them the Herb Boys. If Scary Spice's boyfriend is nicknamed Horny Herb, what is most likely his real herbal name? Dillweed, Mugwort, Damiana, or Tarlek? Tarlek, the WKRP in Cincinnati, Herb Tarlek, turn off the TV and go get some fresh air. See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. Damiana, or Turnera aphrodisiaca, is a reputed cure for impotence. Folklore says the bark of this herb put chlorophyll back in the old stamen. Of course, giving a totally new meaning to the term woody. Category, please. Step right up for question 19. Okay, give it up for...
Well, isn't that spatial?
Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Everybody knows Dana Carvey comedian, but not everyone has seen his other side, Dana Carvey philosopher. Which Dana Carvey movie could be interpreted as a cinematic illustration of John Locke's concept of tabula rasa? Clean Slate, Trapped in Paradise, Opportunity Knocks, or Wayne's World?
Could we have the check, please?
Should have picked this. The philosophy of John Locke included the concept of the young mind unformed by experience as a tabula rasa, a blank page, or a clean slate. You know, the funny thing is, I woke up the day after seeing Clean Slate and couldn't remember anything about it. I need a category. Now, this is what I like to see, a player taking a chance, because you just picked an impossible question. Well, what do we have here? This very special question is going to be worth $20,000. Okay, listen up. Mindy's parents are Meg and Mike. Mike has a sister named Madge who has 3 children, Muffy, Morris, and Madeline. Meg's sister Millie also has 3 children, Myron, Maggie, and Milton. If Mindy's family practices cross-cousin marriage, which man will Mindy marry? Mike, Milton, Mark, or Morris? Mindy will marry her father's sister's son, Morris. And I guess all that's left to name the baby is Myrna or Mephistopheles. Okay, pick a category. Time for the... A little edgy, aren't we? Relax and take a look at this clue. I'll tell you when to panic. If the hill won't come to Mohammed, then it must be one of those really stubborn hills. I can't stand hills like that. Anyway. Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, cause...
You don't know! Alright, that's one more in the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
I'm not an example to be held up in children.
Yes! You made the high scoreboard! I am in such awe of your presence. If you want to play again, let me know.
I do know how many episodes of Police Squad there were. I am not a teacher. I cannot educate the youth of America. I like the word dick sizzle. This really isn't a commercial. It's just me talking about myself. Did I use the dick sizzle thing already? I am not a hero.
Does your house smell like ass? Find out what you can do tonight.
Have a good day at work, honey. Don't forget to pick up Sally from her ballet class, retile the bathroom, and meet me at the PTA meeting tonight.
Okay, dear. I'll see you tonight. I'm a man, a real man. And being a man, I have special needs. In these hectic times of 60-hour work weeks, raising a family, and seeing what's on cable, a man has to make sure he takes care of himself. That's why I drink man juice for men. Man juice is a natural blend of fresh barley, brewed hops, Old Spice, bananas fried in butter, and love. Manly love.
Oh, honey, I nearly forgot. I also need you to build a sun deck before you leave for work.
No problem at all. Not with man juice. Oh, and dear, don't forget about our plans for after the meeting.
Oh, honey, I love you and your man juice.
Man juice for men. If you're not drinking man juice, then you must be a wuss.
Ouch. Ouch.
Do your thighs sweat and chafe when you walk?
Yes.
Eliminate chub rub forever with the new cellulite lubricant, Cellulube. It'll grease up your flabby spots.
I used to be a supermodel, but now I sell embarrassing personal items. So, go buy it.
Why suffer painful sores and blisters when you wear hot pants? Slide through with Cellulube.
With Cellulube, my thighs don't stick together. I can even wear Daisy Dukes.
Hey, I have jock itch.
Get your own product, buddy.
Wait, I'll walk with you.
Ooh, your thighs are so slippery.
Don't let chub rub ruin your social life. If you have thunder thighs, you need Cellulube.
Johnson, that presentation was awful. I want to see you in my office, pronto.
I don't get it, Phil. My thinking on that presentation was sound.
Your thinking was sound. It's your hair.
My hair?
It looks like you combed it with a fried chicken leg.
I can't help it. It's my overactive sebaceous glands.
Don't worry. There's help. Have you heard of Squirt 2000?
Squirt 2000?
It's a shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and moisturizer all in one.
Sounds good, but the boss wants to see me right now.
Here, use mine.
You carry a bottle on you?
Well, Squirt 2000 is also a refreshing sports drink.
I'll be in the bathroom.
Hey, Johnson, how'd the meeting with the boss go?
I think it went okay.
Hey, Johnson, I like the way you think.
Thanks, sir.
But more importantly, I like your hair.
Squirt 2000, when you really need nice hair. We're an Arthur Daniels Heartland company. We make the Illuminati look like Cub Scouts.
Hey, it's me. I just wanted to say hello.
Not another boring voicemail message.
Hold the phone. Before you delete that unwanted voicemail, think about those unfortunate people who never get any calls. Don't you think they'd want the message, even if you don't?
Gee, I guess so.
Then press 8 to donate. When you get a message you don't want, press 8. Your message will be forwarded to the mailbox of a fiber optic Lonely Heart.
Hey, this is Bill. I got your spreadsheet off the webpage, but I had some questions about the R&D headings. Give me a call.
Bill, I don't know what that meant, but you just made my day.
They may not understand the random messages they get, but they'll sure feel more connected. And isn't that what technology is all about?
You know, you're right. I'm gonna press 8 to donate.
Hey, it's me. I just wanted to say hello. Hadn't talked to you in a while. Give me a call sometime. Bye.
I love you, random voice.
Press 8 to donate. Go ahead and touch someone with other people's fingers.